127 says, unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman keeps awake in vain. It's in vain for you to rise up early and to retire late, to eat the bread of painful labors. For he gives to his beloved even in his sleep. Behold, children are a gift of the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. How blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be ashamed when they speak with the enemies in the gate. Psalm 127 reminds us, James and Mary, that the reason you're not sure always whether you can be good parents is because on your own you can't. And the way you do it is by trusting in Jesus.
Yes.
You lean upon him, and then you find that you're sufficient. Congregation, entrusted with the responsibility to help lead children to the Lord, we're not up to that challenge. The only way that we can be used in that way is if we lean upon him. The Lord has to build the house. The reason we feel inadequate is because we are. But in him, we find that he provides the competence in everything we need. The second half of the psalm talks about the children, that as we raise them to follow Jesus, that God is able to use them to accomplish good. The picture is more aggressive. It says that they're like arrows to attack the enemy and tear down strongholds of evil. And so when we offer a child to the Lord, we're dedicating all of ourselves to live before him in such a way that he would come to Jesus. And we're also offering him to Jesus that the Lord might use him to do great things. James, do you or Mary want to say anything by way of testimony or thanksgiving to God or whatever?
I just want to thank God. Actually, we are waiting for 10 years for having Joseph. And when we say that's easy, the 10 years, we spend the 10 years, we can say in 5 minutes. But when I spend the 10 years, it takes me forever. However, finally, I believe that this is a God give me for his kingdom. I totally dedicated to God, and it belong to God, and my family also belong to God. I know that we are living in temporary in this world. We are just a journey in this world, and we really thanks to God, everything like Manu, has done great. So I really appreciate that all the kids has so amazing. They have never, how to say that, they, now Manu and Chino, they reading the Bible, almost they finish in the New Testament. Every morning, I don't have to say that, they just wake up and read the Bible and they pray to God, and then everything they have themselves. So it is amazing for me. I knew that after 30 years old, I know Jesus. I believe that they are knowing now, this age, knowing Jesus. After 30 years old, how it would be like, I cannot imagine. So even look at that, my life. After 30 years old, I accept Jesus Christ, my Lord and my Savior. How amazing God blessed in my life. In a couple of years, not 10 years, almost since 2005. So this is, I feel that in this family, Manu and the kids all belong to God, and I hope that God will use them and his kingdom, his glory. And thank you, Jesus.
Thank you. Does Mary want to say anything? You want to say anything?
Thank you.
That's good.